What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you a little thing about merging flocks. When you get new chickens that are younger and going to be added to your older flock, there can be some conflict, and so you want to minimize that for sure. So you can see in the back of my car here, I put some chickens inside of some cardboard boxes, put some food inside for them for the travel, and now we're going to take them down into the chicken coop to show you what we're going to do. Alright guys, so now that I got them down here into the chicken coop, we're currently in the run right here. Here's the chicken feeder. Here's their oyster shells, and right outside there is the water. We here in Hawaii leave the door open all day long. They come and roost, but now we're going to add these chickens, and the biggest thing that I want to be mindful of is that as I merge these chickens, or I combine these two flocks, that we minimize as much as possible the older chickens picking on these new chickens. There is that pecking order, right? And so we want to try and minimize that. It's best to try and get your chickens to be as old as possible so that they don't get picked on as much. There might be concerns about them getting food and water and all of that. So you want to make sure that it's accessible for everybody, that when the older chickens or the ones that are more dominant are done, they still have an opportunity to eat. So we're going to release these chickens and let them just check this place out. Got the chicken coop right here that they go up into in the nesting boxes, and so they can explore and see all the different places they can roost during the night, and then we're going to let them see the other chickens. I used to put them next to each other for 2 weeks, and let me show you this. I built this right here just for this right here. I used to put the younger chickens in here so they could stay 2 weeks inside of this this pen that is right next to the other chickens, so that they can kind of get used to each other. But I noticed that when they integrated, they still did the same thing as if I was to slowly expose them all in one day. The reason I can do this is there is a lot of room and different spots for them to roost. This is not tight quarters, so if you have tight quarters, I probably wouldn't suggest you doing it this way. But then again, you just don't want your chickens to get picked on, get injured, or anything damaged on them. And so just be mindful of that as you do this process. So we're going to let them out and let them explore a little bit. All right, ladies, let's go. Come on out. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's get this flap down. There you go. Slowly. All right, where are you at? Let's give you a little help here. There you go. All right, so now that these guys are all in here, these ladies, I should say, they're all in here. I want to make sure that they know where everything is. And so I'm going to show them the water and the food. I'm also going to show them inside the chicken coop. At least show just a few of them so that they can lead the others to them. I'll show them, put a little bit of food right here so they know that that's where they can get food, and they'll figure it out. Afterwards, I'm going to go show them the water, and you can see the big ones are curious already, and they're gonna, you know, look at each other and check each other out, and then in a little bit I'll introduce them together to show them each other up close and personal, and I want to kind of see how they react. All right, so now I'm going to open up the cage and see how they do together. Just give them a little time. They want to try out some of the food. Look at them, they're not doing too bad. They might peck each other a little bit. We want to limit that as much as possible. They're doing well. There's an older one right there. All the other older ones right here. And they're going to do well. Tonight we want to make sure that all these young chickens find the roosting spots. There's plenty out here. Here in Hawaii, they really like to just roost outside. Even where we live up on the mountain, it's a lot colder. They still love it. It'll get down in the 50s and they love it out here. And if they want to, I have a bunch of roosting bars inside the chicken coop that they can also find, and some of the chickens preferred in there as well. All right, everybody, we're coming to the end of the video, and I'm just gonna watch these guys for a little bit longer just to make sure nothing gets too violent. If things do get out of hand, you just want to separate them as much as you possibly can. And if worse comes to worse, like I said, I have that other pin that I can stick them in and give them a separate food and water, and we'll try again another day. I have tried it 2 weeks, and it seems to work almost just about the same as doing it the day of. You try it out, and like I said, if it gets a little too out of hand, you may want to separate them, create some kind of overnight pin, maybe try the next day or in a couple days and see how it works for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you guys have suggestions that you want me to make videos about. Please let me know. Any questions regarding anything. We did have chickens out in Alaska as well for 7 years, and now we're here in Hawaii, coming back to where we were raised, and raising chickens here. It's a bunch of fun, and it's great having chickens. So if you guys have any questions for either one of those types of climates, we have a little bit of knowledge on all of that, and we'd love to help however we can. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. God bless you.